While Johnson's physical traits are impressive, there are areas where he can still improve. His transitional quickness, particularly when working out of off-man coverage, could use some refinement. Though he is explosive when coming off a flat-footed stance, his ability to flip his hips and transition vertically is not as sharp as some of the quicker cornerbacks in this draft class. However, his high football IQ compensates for any deficiencies in speed, allowing him to remain competitive in coverage. Johnson is versatile and can play in a variety of schemes, including press, off-man, and zone coverage. His physicality and ball skills make him an ideal fit for a defense that values both coverage and run support. While Johnson's combination of size, athleticism, and football IQ makes him one of the most complete cornerback prospects in this draft class. Though he may need some time to adjust to the speed and complexity of the NFL, his high ceiling and potential for immediate impact make him a player to watch. His ability to produce turnovers, combined with his versatility, will likely make him a key contributor early in his career. Johnson has the tools to develop into a perennial Pro Bowler, and by the end of his rookie contract, he could very well be considered one of the top cornerbacks in the NFL. His unique skill set and potential for growth make him an ideal choice for the Miami Dolphins at pick number 13, as they look to strengthen their defense and build for the future. Still with us? Then show some love. Hit that like button and let us know in the comments. What's your take on the Fins this week? In a shocking twist that's got fans buzzing, the Miami Dolphins have thrown their hat in the ring for one of the most exciting quarterbacks from the 2024 NFL Draft, J.J. McCarthy. Known for his commanding presence on the field and a near-perfect college career with the Michigan Wolverines, McCarthy's potential to transform any franchise he joins has fueled wild rumors. But with his promising rookie season cut short by a devastating knee injury, could the Dolphins be looking to take a chance on this star who's still yet to show his full potential in the pros? The buzz started after a cryptic tweet from the Dolphins' official account, hinting at unexpected changes ahead. The internet exploded, with analysts and fans speculating wildly. Could this mean Miami is gearing up for a major shift at quarterback? The Dolphins have been in search of a franchise quarterback for years, and many are now wondering whether McCarthy's recovery will lead him to South Beach. After all, the team's recent performance has shown promise, but the key to taking the next step may very well lie in a young, dynamic talent like McCarthy. But why would Miami be so eager to pursue McCarthy now? The 21-year-old was drafted by the Minnesota Vikings as the 10th overall pick in the 2024 draft, but his rookie season came to a halt before it even began. A torn meniscus in his right knee during training camp saw McCarthy placed on injured reserve, leaving many wondering what might have been. His impeccable college record, which includes leading Michigan to 3 Big Ten titles and a national championship, showcases his elite talent, and his potential is undeniable. Could the Dolphins be thinking long-term and viewing McCarthy as the perfect fit for their future? Miami has seen flashes of brilliance from Tua Tagovailoa, but McCarthy's upside might be too tempting to pass up. The Dolphins are reportedly looking at all their options, from a potential trade to a strategic partnership with McCarthy once he's fully recovered. With his proven ability to lead big games and perform under pressure, McCarthy could be the weapon that finally helps Miami challenge for the elusive Super Bowl ring. The fact that McCarthy has yet to play a single snap in the NFL only adds to the intrigue. What happens when he finally hits the field, and what kind of impact could he have on a team hungry for success? J.J. McCarthy's talents on the field are the stuff of legend. His arm strength and accuracy are unparalleled, making him a true threat in any offensive scheme. What sets McCarthy apart is his poise under pressure. He has an uncanny ability to remain calm in clutch moments, something that has earned him comparisons to some of the NFL's all-time greats. Whether it's a perfectly placed deep ball or a laser-guided throw in tight windows, McCarthy has shown he can deliver when it matters most, even with the game on the line. Miami fans, who have longed for a game-changing quarterback, must be salivating at the thought of him throwing passes to playmakers like Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. But it's not just McCarthy's arm that's generating buzz. His mobility is a key component of his skill set. Although he's not a dual-threat quarterback in the mold of Lamar Jackson or Jalen Hurts, McCarthy has shown he can use his legs to extend plays and pick up crucial first downs. His ability to maneuver in and out of the pocket, coupled with a calmness that belies his age, makes him a nightmare for opposing defenses. Imagine a quarterback who can make all the throws from the pocket, but also evade pressure when needed. This dynamic style of play could open up a whole new dimension for Miami's offense. McCarthy's decision-making is another attribute that has NFL scouts drooling. Throughout his college career, he exhibited excellent awareness of the field, always making the right reads in key situations. His ability to process the defense and make quick decisions is one of the reasons he enjoyed such a dominant college career. With his uncanny knack for reading coverages and understanding defensive schemes, McCarthy could thrive in Miami's offense, which has been tailored to maximize quarterback efficiency. His football IQ is off the charts, and that's something that will only improve as he gets more reps in the NFL. As he continues his recovery from the knee injury, there's no denying that McCarthy's ceiling remains sky-high. The combination of his elite physical tools, mental acumen, and leadership qualities make him a player worth waiting for. Dolphins fans who've watched their team struggle at quarterback for years could soon find themselves watching a potential future superstar take the helm. With every day that passes, the excitement around McCarthy's future only grows, and it seems like only a matter of time before he makes his mark on the NFL stage. As Miami's front office continues to remain tight-lipped, the speculation is only growing. Will they make a move for McCarthy, or is this all just another off-season rumor? The mystery surrounding this potential deal has left fans on the edge of their seats, and no matter what happens next, it's clear that McCarthy's story in the NFL is only just beginning. As the days go by, all eyes will be on the Dolphins, eagerly awaiting the next chapter in this unfolding drama. That's a wrap for today's dive. If you're loving the content, share it with a fellow Dolphins fan, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a splash. Fins up. Welcome to Dolphin Dive Daily, your go-to spot for everything Miami Dolphins. If you bleed aqua and orange, hit that subscribe button and join the pod. In the latest mock draft from CBS Sports, the Miami Dolphins are projected to select a player who is widely regarded as one of the top cornerbacks in the 2025 NFL draft class. With the 13th overall pick in round 1, the Dolphins are expected to address a glaring need at the cornerback position by choosing Will Johnson, a standout from the University of Michigan. This decision comes as Miami looks to bolster their secondary, particularly alongside the newly acquired Jalen Ramsey. While the Dolphins could consider addressing their offensive line at this spot, the temptation to add a cornerback of Johnson's caliber might simply be too strong to pass up. Johnson's skill set is one that NFL teams have long coveted. He possesses a combination of size, fluidity, and ball production that makes him an enticing prospect. His instincts on the field are sharp, and his ability to control his body while making quick changes of direction and space further enhances his appeal. Though he can excel in man coverage, Johnson is most effective when playing with his eyes forward, anticipating routes rather than chasing receivers downfield. His ability to read plays before they unfold is exceptional, with pre-snap recognition that often makes it seem as though he has been given access to the offensive huddle. He is adept at predicting the direction of throws and routes, which leads to turnovers and interceptions. However, his aggressive style of play can sometimes be a double-edged sword, as he has a tendency to take risks that leave him vulnerable to double moves from savvy route runners. Johnson's strengths are abundant. He is a physical presence, using his size and smooth movements to lock down wide receivers. When pressing at the line of scrimmage, he uses patient feet and strong reroutes to keep receivers from gaining an early advantage. Once engaged in coverage, he transitions fluidly, keeping pace with the receiver and staying in position to make plays. His ability to read routes and anticipate throws gives him a distinct edge, allowing him to create turnovers and capitalize on mistakes made by quarterbacks. Additionally, his football IQ is top-notch. He understands route combinations and excels at navigating complex offensive schemes, especially in zone coverage. Johnson is equally effective as a run defender, utilizing his body control and anticipation to quickly diagnose and respond to offensive plays. His ability to explode downhill and deliver forceful hits on pass catchers is an asset that should not be overlooked. Despite his impressive skill set, Johnson is not without areas for improvement. A season-ending turf toe injury in October raised some concerns about his durability, and there is also the matter of his occasional susceptibility to double moves. While he is excellent in most coverage situations, Johnson struggles at times when receivers stack him or when he is beaten inside a route. His recovery burst is average, and he could stand to improve his tackling technique, particularly when it comes to finishing plays in the open field. There have been instances where he has overrun plays, leading to missed tackles in space, which is something that could be exploited at the next level if not addressed. Furthermore, his tendency to be overly aggressive with his hands could sometimes result in penalties for excessive contact, especially downfield. While these are not major concerns, they are areas that Johnson will need to refine in order to maximize his potential at the professional level. One of the more intriguing aspects of Johnson's journey to this point is his background. Born in Detroit, Michigan, he played high school football at Grosse Pointe South High School, where he quickly established himself as a two-way player capable of excelling on both offense and defense, as well as special teams. His performance was so dominant that he earned All-State honors and a 5-star recruiting ranking, placing him among the most coveted high school prospects in the country. His skills garnered attention from college football powerhouses like Texas, Ohio State, and USC, but Johnson ultimately chose to follow in his father's footsteps by committing to the University of Michigan. His father, Deion Johnson, had been a standout cornerback for the Wolverines during the 1990s and made the decision to join the program that had shaped his family's legacy. Upon enrolling at Michigan in the winter of 2022, Johnson immediately made an impact, becoming a true freshman starter by the fall. His stellar play earned him freshman All-American honors in 2022, and by 2023, he had secured first-team All-American accolades. His most significant achievement came in Michigan's national championship victory against the Washington Huskies, where he was named the defensive MVP of the game. Looking at Johnson's game tape, it doesn't take long to identify his impressive physical traits. Standing tall with a prototype cornerback build, he moves with a fluidity and explosiveness that belies his size. His anticipation is key to his success, allowing him to break on the ball in ways that few cornerbacks can replicate. He excels in jumping route combinations from depth, often putting himself in position to make a play on the ball. His wingspan, coupled with his linear explosiveness, allows him to disrupt receivers at the catch point and make plays on throws that would otherwise be out of reach for most defenders. In addition to his impressive ball skills, Johnson is a disciplined and reliable tackler. His size and physicality make him a force in run support, where he has shown the ability to set a strong edge and disrupt running plays. He is quick to diagnose and react to plays, demonstrating a keen sense of awareness that is invaluable for a cornerback. However, his missed tackle rate has increased somewhat in recent seasons, a trend that will need to be addressed as he transitions to the NFL. Even so, his tackling ability remains solid overall, and he is a dependable player in all aspects of his game.